Hello, students and family members. Today at our graduation, we have a guest speaker named Channing Tatum, who everyone knows. Um, we chose him because he lived like somewhat of a normal life. Like he was kind of like us before like he became famous. Like he was just a normal human being. I mean, he still is, but yeah. Um, in his early life, he was born in Alabama. Then like he moved everywhere, like all over the place. Until he ended up in Tampa, just like all of us, like me and you. He had graduated from Tampa Catholic High School, which is pretty cool. Um, he got a scholarship to play football. Like football was probably his favorite sport, so like he really liked football, and he got a scholarship to play. um, he got the scholarship at Glenville State College, but he like turned it down. So he become an actor, which like that's cool. Like yeah, um, he was first known for being like a model and a stripper and a construction worker, which is like a bunch of random jobs like put into one. But like, hey, if it got money, like okay, like good for you. He then started to become famous after like he was in a couple commercials, which is also pretty cool. Like you're in a commercial, like that's starting your career. Um, and then he was in his first movie, Coach Carter, which was pretty good. It was kind of long, but like I enjoyed it. Like I don't really like long movies, but like I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, everyone should go watch it. Anyways, he now is in like many movies and he's a great actor. The main reason why like we brought Mr. Tatum here was because we like thought that he did many things that a lot of people wouldn't have done. Like they wouldn't have turned down an opportunity to play football like at a college to become an actor. Like most people have just stuck with what's normal and like gone away to college. Like normally the usual thing to do after you graduate high school is like either go to college or um like get a job and just like work until you kind of figure out what you want to do. But yeah, so in conclusion, like what I'm trying to get the students to understand is like don't do something because it's what everyone wants you to do. Like do something because it makes you happy. Like you only have one life, so don't do it like pleasing everyone. Just because at the end of the day, like your happiness is what all that really matters, you know? Like so just make sure like you do what you want to do, and like a lot of people don't realize like how important what I'm saying, like everything I'm saying is, but make sure you keep in mind what I'm saying because if not then like you're probably just like doing life wrong. um yeah, so without further ado, here's Mr. Channing Tatum and happy graduation. Hello, students and family members. My name is Sarah Schwartz, principal of Tampa Public High School. Today at our graduation, we have a guest speaker, Mr. Channing Tatum. We chose him as our speaker not because he's a famous actor, but because he could teach us all a good life lesson on making ourselves happy and doing what we want to do in life. In Mr. Tatum's early childhood, he was born in Alabama and moved to different states before he ended up in Tampa, just like we are. He was a star athlete in high school, playing soccer, football, and baseball. All he ever thought about was going to school to be a football player. He then graduated high school from Tampa Catholic High School with a scholarship to play at Glenville State College in West Virginia, but turned it down. He wanted to pursue something else, acting. He was first known for being a model for many different agencies such as Abercrombie and Fitch and The Gap. Before he became an actor, he was also a construction worker and a part-time stripper. He soon became an actor after his name got out in the public for starring in many different commercials. His first movie was Coach Carter, and his career started booming. I believe that the main reason why we chose Mr. Tatum was because he did something that a lot of people wouldn't have done. A lot of people wouldn't have turned down a huge opportunity to be a football star and go away to college to do something that they actually wanted to do. They most likely would do what everyone tells them to do and be average. Not Mr. Tatum. He had done what made him happy and turned down the opportunity to play football to become an actor. Many of you sit here today and wonder, what if? What if I decided to do this instead of that, but it wouldn't make my parents happy? or I would look weird. So I'm just going to stick to the original plan to make other people happy. This is your life. You only have one, so what's the point of trying to make other people happy? Pursue what you want to do for the rest of your life, because if not, the only person that's not going to be happy is yourself. Today starts a new beginning of your life. So if you weren't happy in the past, make yourself happy now. Life is too short to be anything but unhappy. A lot of the adults sitting in the crowd most likely know what I'm talking about or have even gone through this situation before. So students, what I want you to understand from this is be who you want to be and don't let anyone tell you differently. So without further ado, here's Mr. Channing Tatum and happy graduation. The best years are yet to come.